Live from the Texas Cheerlickers Studios, it's In the Building with Mike Taylor and Rudy J.
Thought about you yesterday, and then you posted on Instagram exactly what I was thinking you were going to say.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I guess you are approved and clear. It's official, in case you didn't know.
I know.
He's been busy doing things all over the world, but Victor Wembanyama yesterday announced he too keep the noted sports entity, medium.
Keep that AC rolling, yeah.
Of France.
Yes.
That Wemby has been cleared to hoop and has no recurring issues from the blood clot and no reason to ever think that it will ever come up ever again. It was a one-time thing, and he's ready to hoop.
I thought he had been cleared. He was learning Shaolin techniques. He was playing soccer, doing bicycle kicks. I assumed he'd been cleared. Then we get the announcement yesterday, Wemby's cleared to play basketball. I was like, what? Wait.
Cleared for soccer kicks, but I guess not jump shots. I hope so. So we can put this to bed. Remember how scared we were when this all happened?
Only because blood clots are serious.
I know. They
Chris
can be.
Bosh was driven into retirement.
I know.
You can die.
I know. If you don't detect it.
Yeah, if you don't know it.
Or don't treat it. Just don't do what you have to do. So Wemby's going to hoop. Ready to go. Well, yay. That's good. I thought about you. And then you posted something last night about how being cynical with the bicycle kicks and the trotting all over Asia. So he went to China, came back here for a minute, and then went back over there to Japan. He fell in love with the Asian culture, I guess. Although Chinese and Japanese culture are a little bit different, but still, he wanted to go back to Asia.
They're different?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Japanese and Chinese culture? Sure. Speak a different language and everything.
True.
Yeah. So American.
So American of me.
That's how I feel when people put all Latinos in one box. Don't be saying I ain't got nothing to do with Jose Bouquet.
Yeah.
That's how I
Latin X. Bitch, I'm from the Dominican Republic.
No, a Puerto Rican will
to do with
a Puerto Rican will be like,
Uruguayans.
I'm not Mexican. I am
God,
Puerto Rican.
Yeah, Puerto Ricans have nothing to do with Mexicans. Cubans are different. Way different.
Well,
the ones you meet in Florida where they sound like Tony Montana.
Not according to them Icemen in masks. And
well,
Icemen in masks, y'all got to go.
We're all the same.
All the same. Brown got to go back.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Facts. It was a good. I guess we've had a good show so far. I thought
what did we make on our little post outside? $40?
Yeah, something like that. Everything's going well over here. I don't know about you guys.
Sorry we're late for those that are watching it live. Most of y'all don't watch it live, so you don't know the difference. Bouquet today, early punch to Jose Bouquet.
Early punch, make that 2.
He decides to switch cars today because brother needed his car to go pick up their mother. This is so very kid excuse. What happened was, my mom needed a ride, so my brother had to go get her because he don't have a car because his car's somewhere else. And so I had to let my brother borrow my car, so therefore I had to take my girlfriend's car to work. And when I took my girlfriend's car to work, it did not occur to me to get the keys to the studio off of my car ring. And he brought Helga's key ring today that does not have a key to the studio here.
But
so we're 30 minutes late. Sorry. Welcome.
There is a short up of a video with Mike and Buki both shirtless, if you haven't tuned in.
Well,
where can they find that, Buki?
That's all right here on the YouTube page.
Okay, it's right there on the YouTube page. If you want to see Mike's boobs and Jose's boobs.
Yeah.
Our hairy chest.
Great show.
I have the body of a 27-year-old.
You do?
You do?
I just found that out the other day.
Great job.
I have a body of a 40-year-old. I found that out
I'm
today.
50, sir.
Oh, there you go. See? 50-year-old. I'm going to tell Hunter that today.
Better late than ever. Welcome in here. It is show 364, right? 364, yes, sir. It is in the building from the Texas Cheerlicker Studios, trying to cool off after standing outside for 30 minutes. Here at Pub Sports Radio in Southtown, Texas, the audio disseminator is Jose Bouquet. You can donate to us via the Super Chat. You can also buy us coffees on the buymeacoffee.com link. We posted an hour-long members-only show yesterday that we did live, of course. All exclusive members-only shows and or bits and programming can be yours for as low as $4.99 a pop.
It was a different members.
Yeah.
Mike was on one.
You know what, though? When I got home, I had a lot of response from people that were right there with me on it.
Yeah, I know.
I just want sincerity.
That's
all.
why I was like, hey, man, don't feel bad about what you said.
Well, I felt like I derailed the show yesterday.
We some derailing some bitches.
Well, you know.
We are some derailing some bitches.
And I didn't need reassurance when I got home, but it was there. I just don't want to run off all of our viewers.
Yeah, I got you.
I just want, when it comes to covering the floods, I demand sincerity. I don't want you going down there. I quoted scripture yesterday on this show.
I don't know how accurate your scripture was.
Colossians. I can tell you what it is. One of my responders sent me the exact Bible verse I was mentioning yesterday.
Here come the Bible thumpers.
Yeah. Hey, when it benefits me, I'll quote the Bible. Colossians 3:23. That's when Jesus went into the temple and saw that there were a bunch of merchants and stuff in there selling stuff in the church. And they thought it was harmless and okay. And Jesus is like, this is the house of God. This is not for your bullshit. I don't know that Jesus said bullshit. I don't know that Mike. Jesus said bullshit. However they cussed in those days in Arabic, he probably did so. What did Jesus speak? Arabic, right? Arabic. Hebrew?
I thought Hebrew.
Does he speak some sort of Hebrew? Is Hebrew a language?
Yes. I don't
know. Okay, well, he must have spoke Hebrew.
Spoke Hebrew.
Whatever the Hebrew term for bullshit is, I bet he dropped it. He was upset that they were
what up, Dabby?
Doing things for themselves and using the name of God in order to do it. And I used that yesterday. I just want sincerity in our news coverage, especially by our media. That's it. All right. Back to normal today. Everything's good. And so now we can come back on here and get back to our normal selves and talk about dick jokes.
Yep.
You know, we have
only
13%.
In the building goes from Colossians to dick jokes.
You got this photo here, Bouquet. This is legit, man.
And while he pulls it up, Charlie, if you got two white guys with you, you can have your shirts off and act crazy. Now, if that been three brothers out there with our shirts off, we'd be on the hood. Oh. Hey, man, this car's hot.
With your hands behind your back?
Yeah. I had two white guys with me.
Yeah, you don't get carded hanging out with us.
I love it. I love it.
I like how I'm considered white now.
You're the least brown guy that I know.
Yeah.
All right. Tell me when this is on the screen. This is great. So people have noticed.
Come on, man.
So Tesla has posted its latest updated robotaxi parameters in the city of Austin. And that right there is what it looks like. And all these people saw the new robotaxi zone, which freaked me and Rudy out last month when we were in Austin covering the Bulls draft. It was the first time I've ever seen a robotaxi in action. And it was weird, and it creeped me out. We were on the highway going home, and one of them got next to us. I told Rudy, dude, scoot over lanes, because I was riding passenger. And I didn't want to ride next to the damn thing.
No.
It was creepy.
I'm not with it. I'm not down. I don't care.
Well, the demand in Austin apparently is so great now that they've had to expand their zone and where they'll pick you up. So put that map back up there, Bouquet. That right there is the map where Tesla will send an auto taxi to get you. And so Tesla posted this, and all these people were like, that looks like a gigantic penis. And Elon has been replying to people on X saying that looks like a penis. He goes, that's the uncut version, LOL.
So he did this on purpose.
Absolutely. It's been a bad year for Elon.
He's a weird, rich dude.
He's a very weird guy.
Not rich. Uber wealthy.
He is. He's the wealthiest man on the planet. That's different. He makes Tim Duncan look like a homeless man.
I'd have to boycott if I was Austin. Like, yo, I'm not until you undick us. I'm not getting in one of your I'm not riding in your robo taxi until you undick us.
That's a big old long black one there on the screen. That's great, man. I love that. And he's why not? He's doing this he's trying to get back in the graces of people that turned on his ass this year. He decided to get in bed with President Trump. He spent how much millions of dollars helping get him elected last year? $270. And then, of course, they have a huge fallout because you get two egos that size in the same room, so they're going to have a fight, period. And Elon's now completely divorced himself from Trump, has announced a new party,
Good fucking luck.
a new political party.
Hey, Elon, just so I know you're from South Africa, we've had the independent party here for a long time, sir. We don't need you.
Yeah, good luck. Yeah, the Green Party is not ever going to break through. God forbid the libertarians ever do anything of note. And so they has the fallout. Tesla's in the shithole. And so why not do a big dick joke as a bit to try to get back in good graces
No
and
way
get people to
I'm
forget about
riding.
his affair with Trump?
No way I'm riding a dick.
See, now
I'm not riding a dick.
This might get me to go ahead and do it.
I ain't riding a dick, Elon. Austin, you're better than this. You're the most in shape city in America. Walk.
That is hilarious. I love that. It's so funny. God.
Pretty cheap though.
Yes, Big Scott 510. Jose does owe 30 push-ups. He does. What up, Pub Sports?
Yeah, Bookie does owe 30
Bookie
today,
owes
which we'll
30.
get into here in a minute. God almighty, that's so funny. All right, that's it. It's in the building. Here we are. Welcome in here. Thanks for all the feedback. I appreciate those that watched us in our shirtless podcast earlier. I knew Rudy wouldn't go shirtless, so we decided to make him uncomfortable and flank him.
Oh, you know I wasn't doing it.
Bouquet on one side, me on the other.
We called it the reverse Oreo.
Rudy's ancestors did not struggle, so their great-grandson can do that with idiots on the internet.
Exactly, man. Rosa Parks didn't, she sat in the front, not for me to be on the line with my shirt off. But I felt very Kai Cenat-ish. We made money.
Yeah, I know,
People
for
liked
doing
it.
nothing but acting stupid. It's like, why do I prep a show every day? I might as well just come in here, turn the mics on, and
take
just go.
our shirts off.
I mean, okay, full disclosure, I normally do wind up doing that, but I do like to prepare and read the news and have an idea of what's going on before we
But
come in here
why?
and sit down. There's really no reason. So the key to success is just take your shirt off and make dick jokes and talk about
And yell at
Mexicans.
cars driving by,
Yeah,
scaring
I mean,
people.
God
Mike's
almighty.
yelling at people, give me a honk. And they're like,
She would not do it.
she wouldn't do it.
She would not do it. She would not do it. I am excited though today. I'm sportsed up today. My sports penis is pointed northbound. It is full sail. We're trudging along here at 15 knots because today at the Big Southern John Plantation Media Days that will go on for 4 days
Which
in
is-
Alabama.
It's just a reason for these coaches to get together and play golf. They don't give a shit about this.
Well, Rudy, we're the most prestigious conference in the country.
They are.
America needs 4 days of media
Well, we got
days.
softball. Who won baseball? Oh, it wasn't SEC.
Wait a minute. Who won baseball? Yes, it was. I believe it was an all SEC
Did
final.
LSU win?
Yeah, I think.
Yes,
it was,
sir. LSU won the Natty.
Football, it was Ohio State.
Don't forget softball, SEC.
Basketball was Florida.
Yes, sir.
And women's basketball, wasn't that South Carolina this year?
No, UConn won that.
UConn
Yeah,
won.
Paige
okay.
Becker's got that one.
Yeah, they blew out South Carolina.
Yeah.
Great year for the SEC.
I did have the indoor-outdoor women's track championships on yesterday.
I love track. You
In
should
the
have texted me next time it's
4x4
on.
medley, the relay. SEC went 1, 2, and 3.
Of course.
Alabama, Georgia, and LSU all went. They had 3 girls from SEC schools.
Really?
So we're gonna need, when it comes to football, we're gonna need 4 days. And today, at 2:30, the Texas Longhorns take their turn. Arch Manning is there.
Do I want to hear Arch speak?
Yeah,
Do I?
I think so. We'll see.
is
If
he
hopefully he's
more-
not generic.
Okay, so is he more Peyton or Eli? Because I love Eli. Peyton's kind of Peyton on the Monday night shit is great.
Peyton's a funny
Pey-
dude.
Peyton's great
But
on
when he
Monday
was
night.
playing, not
When he
so
was
much.
playing, he was like, I checked out and gave the check down as easy. Eli on Saturday Night Live was great.
Awesome. Peyton's YouTube channel is good. His production company's great.
Oh, that's Peyton's
Omaha
production.
production.
Yeah, his production
It's
company's
funny.
great. Yeah.
It's funny. No, man, I think Arch is the more I read up on Arch, watch him, think about him, he's more like his grandpa than his uncles, honestly.
Or maybe he's like his dad. We don't really get to hear from
Cooper's
Cooper.
funny.
Cooper's funny. I saw
Cooper's
Cooper
funny,
with
too.
Dan Patrick. He was great.
Oh, yeah? When was
Yeah.
that, recently?
Super Bowl?
Okay.
Super Bowl.
Okay, yeah.
Because
Cooper's
he was
funny.
actually the best athlete, but he got sick.
And Cooper likes to joke about that.
Yeah.
They make fun of that now. It's like a running
Cooper was
family
actually
joke.
the best athlete in the family.
Arch
Which
is
is
a
maybe
little
why,
bit of all of them.
which is probably why Arch is so more athletically inclined than Eli and Peyton.
Big time.
Yeah.
More like grandpa. I look forward to it. I don't think Arch is like a robot. I think we'll get some. Arch is not going to go out there and just be like flipping.
Well, Arch
What's
is
up,
what-
bitches? We're going to win the
Arch
bucket
is in
natty.
St. Louis in the hood, so
He's not going to go out there and just declare they're going to win the national championship. He's out there. He's out there representing not only the University of Texas, but all of the different brands he promotes. This is an opportunity for players to build their brand.
good point.
And so
I
Arch
forget
will be
about
out
that.
there today.
I don't know how, but
Dude,
I
Arch
forget
has got
about that.
Red Bull. He's got Valori.
He
the
can take money
clothing
now that he's
company.
starting, right? Because his dad, grandpa didn't want
He
him to
can
take no
spend it.
Okay, he can spend it.
All the money he made the last 2 years, he had to put it away.
Yeah.
Grandpa made him. Said, you
Well,
ain't
yeah.
spending one dime until you're the full-time starter.
And I would have been like, Grandpa, I love you and I respect you.
Mm-hmm.
I will do what I want.
And I'm going to buy you a car, too.
Exactly.
Send Grandpa a case of Red Bull.
No chance SEC wins the Natty this year. Then who is it going to be? Ohio State
Come
again?
on, Kongs.
Who is it going to be? Only other person that I can think of would be maybe Ohio State.
Well,
It's going to be SEC team if it's not Ohio State.
watch out for those Oregon Ducks.
I
Watch
refuse.
out. Watch out. Rudy disrespects him, but watch out for those Penn State Nittany Lions.
I do disrespect Penn State because when they get to the big one, it's just like,
They have the best team, but yeah, James Franklin is going to be interesting.
hey, we only got 6 black coaches. Watch your mouth. I think it's more than 6, but you get my drift.
Are there?
No, there's no, there is.
Are we sure? On the of the Power Four.
Of the Power 4, I don't know. My guess is going to be 8.
Are there any black coaches currently in the SEC? Am I missing somebody obvious?
No.
I don't think so. No. The answer is no.
So
Run them down.
I'm getting
Notre Dame,
Yeah.
Penn State. As
Colorado.
far as majors, Colorado,
And Willie Taggart.
Florida State,
Damn.
Florida Atlantic now.
Atlantic. Okay, that don't count. That ain't Power 4. That's right. Willie got fired at Florida State year before last. It might not be 6, Rudy. Maybe 4.
Do you count Samoans?
Oh, you might talk about Katani up at BYU? No, he's not black. He's not African. He's South Pacific. He's more Hawaiian than anything.
Dave
Kalani.
Aranda, Baylor's coach. Is he still there?
He's not black, is he? Dave Aranda? What the hell are you talking about?
I just reading the list here.
Really? Let me see Dave Aranda. He's about as African American as the Miami Dolphins head coach.
Let me
Yeah, I
see-
guess Aranda's
Let me
like
see
a
the
quarter.
nose.
Oh, he counts.
Let me see the nose.
Rudy says if you're 10%, you're 100%.
Let me see the nose.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Oh, let me see the nose.
The nose is wide.
God Almighty!
We're in there. We're in there.
I think Dave's mom was.
You see the
mixed.
nostril? If the nostril goes out like they're almost touching the cheek, you're in.
Oh my God, sir!
Rudy, I'm not gonna lie. You guys have a very similar nose. I'm looking at it now. You guys do have a very similar nose.
What does Dave Aranda's Wikipedia page say with regards to his nationality
Let's find
and
out.
his origin and creed, race?
Oh, we got him.
He's Latino.
He's one of us.
Aranda.
Oh, he's Venezuelan?
No, I
Oh.
wish.
Aranda.
Born in Southern California to Mexican immigrant parents.
Oh.
That's it.
From
Black.
Guadalajara.
What the fuck? Yeah, black. He's one of us. Oh,
Yeah, what are you
shit.
talking about? Don't be giving him away.
Aranda. Not Aranda.
Aranda.
Aranda. Orale. So it's 4, I guess, now.
Damn.
Nice.
Gotta do better.
2 went to the playoffs last year.
Freeman.
Penn State, Notre Dame.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Freeman didn't want nothing to do with it.
What's up? Mr. Rudy Reach Around is in the building with a $4.99. Hey, he paid.
Yeah, he paid, so I won't block him.
Here's to the shirtless Mike and Bookie. Thank you, man.
We know.
Rudy has a rule that if you're 1% African American,
We got you. If we want you.
although according to 23andMe, we're all at least like 0.01% African.
Really?
Everybody. Well, the oldest humans,
Didn't know that.
the
Well,
oldest
I knew that part.
human-like creatures were from Africa.
Amen.
What about me, Rudy? What do I have the 1% in me?
No,
Mm-mm.
no, you don't count. No.
I'm just wondering. Just gotta ask these questions, you know.
Wayne 71's in the building. $9.99. Belated birthday shout out to Rudy J. Missed Friday because I was out here doing that terrible thing called adulting. Would have much rather been celebrating at Slackers. Hope it was a good one. It was a good time. at
Great
Slackers.
time.
Great time. So Arch Manning will talk today. I'm excited to see what he's going to say. There's yet another documentary.
On who?
SEC, baby.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There's 3 docuseries out. So the Jerry
QB2.
Jones
Yeah.
Slob Fest is 3rd week of August. Quarterbacks is already out on Netflix. I got to get that in. I need to start quarterbacks. It's got what? It's got, who is it this year? Kirk Cousins again.
Kirk, Joe Burrow,
Joe
and
Burrow.
someone else.
Yeah.
Another repeat from last year.
Okay.
Goff.
Jared
Yeah, Goff.
Goff. Was Goff in it last year?
I don't remember.
No,
Yeah, I
that was
thought he
Mariota, and it was Kirk Cousins and Mahomes.
Okay.
Yeah. So I need to watch quarterbacks, which is supposed to be excellent. Season 1 was fantastic. We got on August the 5th, I think, SEC. Any Given Saturday. Not very original, but that's the docuseries they're dropping. Same folks that did the golf one, did Formula One one. They do. It's the shit. But I think, isn't it Peyton Manning's production company that does quarterbacks? I think it is. I think it's Omaha.
Yeah,
Omaha Productions.
Yeah, Dak turned them down. He's above that.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm just saying he did.
No. When you work for Jerry, you don't get to have the spotlight.
Oh.
Jerry got a docuseries, but Dak, they really tell Dak no, or Dak decided not.
Yeah,
to.
Dak said no.
Dak knew how
They wanted
polarizing
him in
it would
season
be.
1, and he didn't. He was like, "Nah, I'm good.
No,
Dak has zero privacy, so I get that.
Dak is a walking billboard. You talk about fake. You talk about nothing ever to say.
I like the term company man.
He's a big old company man.
He's a company man. He totes the line like, "Hey, I'm gonna do what Jerry says. If Jerry says we're not netting, this is what we're doing." I get that.
Everything's so generic with him.
It is very generic. He's trying to get $300 million. So
Yeah, good luck. You ain't getting it.
He ain't getting.
no, I'm not. Well, shit, he already has it.
Yeah,
He got 2 something from the Cowboys, and I guarantee you he has 50 to 100 in
Cut.
endorsements.
Gross. It's gross.
Smile, put on cowboy boots, tap dance a little bit,
Cut.
get
Yeah.
300.
I mean, he's a future NFL analyst. We all know
So
that.
gross. Let's get violent. I hate Dak Prescott. I just don't like having the 16th best quarterback as my quarterback. I want somebody. I want top 10.
In the building.
He's 16th at best. We went through it yesterday.
Yeah,
And we both agree he's about 16, 17.
right where he should be.
Who you punching today? Presented by the law office of Orlando Kell.
We got the intro.
Yes, it's a plan.
Here's Rudy J.
All right, I want to punch something called Miami Northwestern.
High school.
Yeah, now retired quarterback Teddy Bridgewater is the head coach at this high school. Went into his own pocket because he's coaching probably a bunch of kids that, don't have a whole bunch of stuff. NIL hasn't been approved for high school in Florida. Their governor is shit crumbs on the back of the toilet. I would spit on him if I had the chance. Fuck that dude.
Huh.
I agree. I agree, though.
He paid out of pocket for training camp $14,000. Pride sets $9,500. Pre-game meals $2,200 a week. Recovery $1,300 a week. Ubers $700 a week. And field paint $300 a week. And because he did that, it's called giving impermissible services to student athletes and has been suspended. He did this as a volunteer, not employee. We shouldn't be punishing people for improving their community, which I totally agree, especially when you got places like IMG Academy in Florida that have all of these things that he provided. They have all of these things built into their budget, so it's not somebody actually giving it to these kids. But to go into his own pocket and pay these things and to only get suspended for it is bullshit. I don't know if I should be punching Miami Northwestern, the school district, the piece of shit governor. I don't know. But punch all of them, because this is the dumbest suspension I've ever heard of in my entire life. For Ubers? And like I saw someone tweet this, like, Mike, you played ball growing up.
Mm-hmm.
How many times your coaches give 3-4 kids a ride home? We didn't
Zero.
you had to, like, every now and then, like, you know what I mean? Like, your coach, like, hey, you know what? Little Teddy never has a ride. Mom and dad ain't worth the shit. I'll pick him up.
Oh,
and take
yeah.
him.
Yeah.
You know what I
for
mean?
sure.
And if we had Uber, the coach would probably
It
be like, hey,
happened more so in junior high.
right.
Yeah.
You always had that.
Yeah. I was definitely little Teddy
You had to get rides?
all the time. Yeah.
What, your mom doesn't drive, right?
Well, she did, but she was just working. And then I had to walk home from school many times. So I relate.
Teddy was pissed. Damn, people caused all this confusion. Got a phone call tonight. It's no real investigation going on. I told you I have to be an employee to be investigated. Now the paperwork thing still stands, but there was no investigation, no self-report. We self-reported. Vern and his administrative homeboys want me gone, apparently. Tried to hire one of my dogs like bro wasn't going to lace me up.
The suspension came from Miami Northwestern, and it's impossible to suspend someone who doesn't work for you. So if I'm suspended from MNW, I'm free to go to another school of my choice, but I'm not going anywhere. If it comes down to it, I'll volunteer from the bleachers like I used to. So they don't even pay him. He just coaches just to coach.
Yeah, he just does it out of the kindness. He's rich. He doesn't care. He likes the school. I saw Miami Northwestern take on South Lake Carroll.
They got some dogs down there.
The high school game of the year, 2005, I want to say. South Lake Carroll out of Fort Worth had 15 Division I players. Miami Northwestern had 20 Division I bound players.
So there's some dogs.
We're talking 35 future Division I college
and
players.
Probably 15
on
pros.
the field. I want to say Antoine Roll's kid may have been on that Northwestern team. Carroll had a bunch of kids that played in the Big 12. That was pitted as like the high school game of the decade, and we called the game on ESPN radio.
Who won?
Northwestern beat Carroll 29-21.
Good game.
Great game. Went all the way down to the final horn. And my perspective was Carroll played great considering there at that time, I don't know about now, there were no district boundaries in Miami. And I think it's still that way. They don't have districts in Miami. You can go to any school you want to. As long as you get to school on time, there are no districts.
So that all that causes is a bunch of recruiting and cheating. But
you can literally go to any public school you want, and Northwestern was loaded up.
Wow.
Another school is Westminster Academy in Fort Lauderdale. As long as you can get there, you can go there. It's a private school, but they also give scholarships to student athletes. Alex Rodriguez played there.
Oh.
Yeah. Carroll, of course, was stuck to who's in their district. It's a damn good game. Todd Dodge was the coach, I believe, at that time. Yeah, it was a great game. Northwestern got him. Hell of a game.
Who you punching?
I want to punch.
Besides Jose for forgetting the key.
He feels bad enough as it is.
He does.
I sense that he felt some remorse. As much as a Gen Z kid can, who's been told his whole life that everything's okay. I want to punch the Barcelona soccer star Yamal.
Lamine Yamal.
Hey, wait a minute.
Lamine
I thought we
Yamal.
didn't punch minors.
He's 18.
Okay, cool. Punches.
He's going to make $40 million
maybe
this
more
year.
than
We
that.
can
Punch him in the
his
face.
ass.
What'd he do? He's great.
He had his 18th birthday party the other day. Did you see this story, Jose?
Yeah, the fact that you're saying he had his 18th birthday party and he's won a World Cup and all this shit already.
He makes $30 million.
That's fucking absurd. Oh my God, what a sicko!
He had a birthday party, and well, they decided to hire a bunch of little people as entertainment.
Oh my God.
Should have known better. He's 18. They hired a bunch of, as Jerry Jones would say, midgets.
Can't say that.
Why would you hire a bunch of little people?
Why do people find that entertaining? Like people be like, "Oh, I'm
Because
going
they
to little
look
people.
funny.
I'm going to little people wrestling." Like, why?
Like this, did you see Wolf of Wall Street?
Of course.
Where they're throwing them up against the dartboard.
I'm not gonna lie, that would be a good time. That would be fun to watch. And midget wrestling would be.
Okay, y'all thought we had social. You thought social. You think the social shit's gotten too far in this country?
Yeah.
The Spanish government makes us look like a bunch of fucking Nazis. They actually have the Spanish government has a ministry for social rights.
Damn.
Where they defend the social rights of people.
Whoever.
And they'll put you in jail. Like Yamal's facing punishment here. Legal punishment.
He ain't just facing cancel culture.
No, they put you in jail. They fine you. They'll shut your business down.
Well, shout out to America then.
They need Doge bad in Spain. God almighty. All right. AP, Spain's Ministry for Social Rights. Fuck country has that.
Spain.
Has requested an investigation into possible breaches of disability laws at Barcelona star Yamal's 18th birthday party following allegations that individuals with dwarfism were hired as entertainers.
Okay, how can I get in trouble, Mike?
What are they doing? Walking around with plates on their heads and stuff, serving?
But how can I get in trouble if the little people took the money?
That's what the little people are saying.
If they're not offended,
it's against the law. Because in Spain, even if you're not offended, that don't mean that person didn't break the law. You don't understand. This is bullshit.
This is bullshit.
The little people are like, this is bullshit.
Yeah.
We had a good time. We thought it was funny.
Right.
They paid us. They paid us well. The ministry wants the public prosecutor's office, the Spanish ombudsman, and the Office for Combating Hate Crimes.
Hey,
this is what they spend their taxes on in Spain.
They didn't drive by them and shoot paintballs at
Office for Combating Hate Crimes to probe whether laws which prohibit shows that mock or denigrate people with disabilities were violated at the party. Yamal turned 18 July 13 and celebrated by throwing a private party outside of Barcelona last Saturday. Guests were not allowed to film on their phones at the event, but videos later surfaced on social media, of course, because you can't trust any fucker to just not pull his phone out. Videos of people with dwarfism appearing to arrive at the location where the party was being held. They were rolling on the outside of the house. Mm-hmm. On Sunday, following the emergence of the images, the Association for People with Achondroplasia and other skeletal dysplasias with dwarfism in Spain condemned the hiring of individuals with dwarfism as entertainers. In a statement, the organization said the act violates current laws and fundamental ethical values, and they would like to take legal and social action to protect the dignity of people with disabilities. One of the performers, a little person, has told Rack One, which is a huge media outlet in Barcelona, quote, "No one disrespected us. We were allowed to work in peace. I don't understand why this has become a big deal. We're normal people who dedicate ourselves to what we love doing in an absolute legal way. I do not have a disability. For a couple of years, these people have wanted to harm us. They want to prevent us from doing what we like. This organization, Spain, is so fucking overly governed that they're trying to crack down on little people doing entertainment jobs like circuses, birthday parties, when the little people are like, fuck you. That's how I make my living.
Right. Yeah. What are you talking about?
This is bullshit.
Yeah. So
you think you think we're overly woke in this country? That's can you imagine? That's what your taxes are going to.
Imagine walking into a room full of little people and saying, "We're going to protect you and we're going to keep you from making money," and everyone's looking around like, "How's that protecting?"
It's like a white government office saying, "No, Rudy, you just don't understand. Bouquet's racist.
Right.
I know that you think y'all are buddies, but we're going to put him in jail and fine him. We're going to shut down his company." Right. Even though you don't know, you apparently don't know what racism is, but we do. Let us. What the fuck is that bullshit?
That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard of in my life.
Sucks. That government is terrible, and it's awful. And it's even more liberal in that part where Barca is.
Yeah,
it's in the Catalonian area of Spain where they have. That's where they have they speak like this with the accent like this, where they roll the tongue. The Barca, Leo Messi, Rudy Suarez. Spain.
What country is he from?
Luis Suarez.
Who, Messi? Suarez?
No.
Who's Messi? Argentina.
Luis Suarez. Oh,
he's Spanish.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's Spanish. He's Spaniard.
Yeah, he's already won a World Cup.
Okay.
He hasn't?
Okay. I admit.
Oh, Euro. Sorry.
He probably will next year. Give it a year. Yeah. He probably will.
Yeah.
Spain will probably win next year.
Here.
Okay. Should he have done that? I mean, like, would you hire a bunch of little people to entertain your birthday party? No, of course not. But what happened to free will?
Especially because they're down. You know the little dude from Game of Thrones?
What do you mean they're down? Like low to the ground? What do you...
Mike, you didn't catch this earlier, but when Rudy said, like, oh, when the little people, and he looked up like he was a little person talking to all of them, and I was like, oh, my God.
Did you see that?
Don't put the camera on me, right?
I did. I didn't know if anyone caught that.
He just looked up like.
I didn't know if anyone caught that.
I was like, oh my God.
An effing break. So I'm punching Yamal for not knowing better.
Yeah. Because I mean, even though it's stupid, Mike, it's still the law. It's a stupid law.
It's a dumbass
Like
law.
weed is a stupid law.
Yeah.
But in Texas, we
Yeah.
got to hide it.
They're so overly woke in that part of Spain. Like they've tried to break off from Spain. Like
Damn.
Catalonia wants its own independent sovereign nation.
Got you. Like Texas.
Yeah. So they can crack down on those evildoers and their little people parties. How about the little person? I don't have a disability.
Okay.
But I can go get a job as a roofer. I can't. What am I can't play basketball. Yamal wanted to give me ridiculous money to.
So if they wanted to
clown
start a
around
little
with it.
person basketball league, it would be
No,
illegal?
I don't think so. I doubt it. Probably not, because you're exploiting it, and people are going to laugh and make fun. How do they get anything done in a country that regulated?
You
God
can't.
almighty.
Yamal will beat this. He's the most important player in the world. He'll beat these charges.
How ridiculous. Oh, my God.
I mean, this is the same country that their tax laws are crazy, and they get like Spanish soccer players always trying to go to jail. And
That
stuff
is
like that.
insane.
That was
it
Messi
is
got in
so
trouble, right?
overly
Messi,
regulated.
Ronaldo, like all the big guys.
I don't know how they get anything done in a country like Spain. It's a beautiful
It's one
country.
of those places you like to visit, but get me out of here.
Oh, I would never be a citizen. No. It's a beautiful country. Cool people. Lots of great athletes.
Don't all the chicks smoke cigarettes over there?
Well,
Isn't that just European?
Oh, okay.
keeps them all nice and thin, though. Just saying.
Mike, is there a country outside of the U.S. you could live in? Be a
Sure,
citizen?
absolutely.
Costa Rica, he told you. Do you pay attention in
Costa
class?
Rica.
That doesn't count.
I think that I would be okay in New Zealand. I think I'd be cool there. It is very far away from the rest of the world, though. You're so isolated. I'd like to give New Zealand a shot. Maybe a month, see how it goes. Costa Rica, yeah, easy, because it's also an easy flight back home. There's parts of Mexico I could live in, probably.
Yeah, for sure.
That's probably it. Canada seems cool. Like Vancouver seems like a cool city, but I can't take that. It's so cold, your penis goes up inside your belly. I can't have that kind of cold. It's too cold. Costa Rica, New Zealand, that might be all.
Rudy?
Ghana.
Okay.
Ghana's great.
I didn't anticipate Ghana to come out.
Ghana.
I'm not going to lie. I was thinking racist thoughts. I'm going to say somewhere in Africa, Rudy, but I didn't say it, and then Rudy said that.
Wow.
Probably
That's
Ghana.
unfortunate.
I got a buddy, him and his wife. His wife's family's from Colombia. They say great things about Colombia. They're thinking about moving there. Maybe Colombia.
She's Colombian?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And definitely some cities in Mexico, like you said.
Now, there's 100 countries where I'd like to have a home where I visited.
Yes.
But maybe not live year round.
Yeah, like I want to do Australia. Never been. I don't know if they'd like us, but I want to do Australia.
They'd love us.
They do?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I'm in Americans, not black people, Jose. You always
I
thinking
got black
racist.
people.
I meant
Oh,
Americans.
no. America. They love you and me, but
Yeah.
Americans in general.
And then
okay.
Not allowed
Mike just
so much.
agreed right along, and I was like, what are we talking about?
The Americans are not as welcomed as they used to be in many
No.
countries around the world. One place where LG always said we'd thrive is Indonesia.
Really?
They see us, we're tall, we're exotic. The women
Yeah.
would love us.
I've heard that.
Not that
about-
I'm looking for another woman, but they would, you know.
Oh, I know what you're
Yeah,
saying.
I've heard
Yeah.
that about it, like Thailand and all those Asian countries. as well.
Yeah, I don't know that I could do that every day.
I would not be able to. I can't.
I could see me having if I was like insane rich, south of France,
Mm,
Nice, Monaco, Marseille, something like that.
For
Where
sure.
I spent a month a year,
for
maybe.
sure.
Spain, I could post
South
up
of
in
France
Spain.
for sure. I've heard
I
great
just
things
could
about
not
South of
imagine
France.
being a citizen though of
No.
any other country, with the exception of maybe one or two. I don't know, dude. No,
Fair enough.
nah, fair enough. All right, that's it. It's Orlando Kill. I love Texas, with a few exceptions. One of them being the insane laws that we have in this state when it comes to divorce, especially if there are kids involved. The state of Texas will allow a woman with kids to completely ruin her soon-to-be ex-husband's life. And that's where a guy like Orlando Kill steps in and defends dads with everything he's got. Orlando's been doing this in this town for going on 27 years. He is an established brand in this state and family law. He should be your family lawyer. For God forbid you ever need a family lawyer. And it's not always for bad stuff. They do adoptions. They do decree changes and things like that. So it's not always just negative and divorce. But Primarily, that's what they do. It is Orlando Kell. 50% of you boys watching right now that are married, y'all going to get divorced at some point, just saying. So have this number at the ready. It's funny but true. 210-775-4995 or email Orlando directly. It is orlandokilllaw@gmail.com. orlandokilllaw@gmail.com.
Half of y'all boys are fucked.
Yeah, well, they are. Or half of y'all your life will improve once you got that bitch out your scene.
There you go.
Amen.
A lot of men find out who they are after they get divorced. That's when they discover who they really are as people,
And
their whole identity.
And Orlando Kell and Associates got a new customer recently for that expungement. So shout out to him.
Oh, very good. Excellent.
For
Outstanding.
what?
An expungement, yeah.
Oh, really?
Did
Good.
they make the
got
call?
paid and everything, yeah.
Cool. So Orlando does not do expungements, but he has a partner in the firm that does do them.
Yeah, he can hook you guys up.
Okay, yeah. So, yeah, even if it's not family law, Orlando knows everybody. I mean, you do 27 years in this city of law work. You know them all, literally all of them.
Of course, it's better to have someone you know on the inside. Give Orlando a call and give him the lowdown.
Absolutely. All right, it's in the building, presented in part by Texas Cheer Liquor, the official liquor store of In the Building. All 7 locations from I-90 headed westbound all the way through the 410 corridor, all the way up to Bernie. There's even one up there. All of them will give you a 5% discount when you mention In the Building. Baby.
Don't forget August 16th at that one that you see on the screen right there at Lucky Ranch. That's 90 Montgomery. Customer appreciation. Going to be doing a lot of giveaways, a lot of free food. Going to be a good time. And look at that big boy Blackstone. August 16th, baby. That's coming quick. I know everybody's like, oh, August 16th, don't worry about it. I'm telling you now. Going to be free food. There's a really good Mexican restaurant next door. AD is going to buy all the food from there. Everybody gets a raffle ticket, but every $20 you spend gets you an extra raffle ticket. So you spend $100, you end up with 6 raffle tickets and a chance to win that beautiful big boy Blackstone. So August 16th, keep it in your calendars. Come hang out with us.
Hey.
I'll be there.
Hey, my buddy's in here. Taylor, you doing the stupid bit this year with your brother? I missed the last couple of shows. Have y'all talked about it? We did. The Spurs versus Mavericks.
I'm doing it. I took Mike's place. Mike
Rudy's
ain't buying it.
Rudy's got $100. Did y'all bet the over-under or who wins the most games?
Most games between Mavs Spurs.
Okay. I don't think the Mavs are going to be great this year. I don't think AD is going to stay healthy, which I know is not that's not a hard prediction.
Right.
Kyrie won't be around hardly at all. Cooper Flagg is going to struggle.
Win Rookie of the Year.
Probably, but not having those two dudes around a big part of the season is not going to be good for the team's development. Like Cooper Flagg's going to develop as a player the hard way, but then by the time Kyrie gets back, then he has to basically now I got to learn how to play with Kyrie Irving. That's not that's going to hold the Mavs back.
Great point.
Maybe not Cooper's development, but the Mavs development.
That's a really, really good point. Like, playing with Kyrie is not easy.
Klay Thompson's got 1 foot out the door.
Klay Thompson's got 1 foot in Meg the Stallion.
Klay Thompson's
He's got 1 penis in Meg the Stallion, right?
He's my new hero.
Klay
Wow,
Thompson?
you like Meg?
She could fucking pull me over with a fucking dump truck, and I'd be thrilled.
Houston's own Meg the Stallion. I'm just happy that, not that I support the LGBT community. You know that. But I just find it awkward that for the first time in months, you actually referenced having sex with someone who's not a man.
Right.
Well, Meg the Stallion, again.
I was beginning to wonder if you're just not straight up homosexual, which is okay.
Right.
She could stomp my balls out, and I say thank
you.
I'd say thank you, please.
Good Lord.
I'll have some more.
That rando idiot rappers who shot Meg in the foot, right? Allegedly. See, good on her. Klay Thompson's a cool guy. He seems like it anyway.
And it's good that Klay settled down because I remember Steph would tell the stories like, I'm not allowed to hang with Klay.
Oh,
when they were
Warriors,
get in
trouble.
Klay was the bachelor, and Klay would have these boat parties, and Steph would just be like, "Yeah, I haven't made." Steph would be like, "I haven't made it to one of Klay's boat parties."
Well, Meg likes to party.
Yeah.
Well, good on her. You know, she'd probably like, I got to leave these rappers alone.
Yeah.
You know, go find me a basketball player. These DJ Dookie and MC Popsicle and this kind of shit. It ain't working out.
We do have her tequila available at Texas Cheer Liquor.
I don't trust a rapper to treat a woman well. It's not in their DNA. But
Jesus.
Klay Thompson, he's nearing retirement.
NBA player, pro athletes are some low down dirty dogs too.
Okay,
Shout out to
that
Nick
may
Young.
be, and maybe that's why Steph couldn't hang with Klay.
They couldn't hang with Klay.
But now Clay's in his mid-30s.
But now he's like, hey, bring your wife.
Well, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, Clay's in his mid-30s. He's nearing retirement. Maybe he's doing like Derek Jeter. Okay,
Yeah, Derek got
it's
it. Derek
time to
got it
settle.
all out of his system.
Now it might be time to settle.
Yeah, Derek did it right.
So she might be catching Klay at the right time.
She's catching Klay at the perfect time.
Yeah.
He's over the road lizards. You know?
Yeah, he's
over
grown. He's
Wow.
I love it. Good for them.
Did
And
you
she's
guys-
And you got somebody that got some money.
and she's
Oh,
cool.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So
Yeah.
like that's another thing. Like I ain't got to worry about you trying to take
Yeah,
me.
y'all ain't got to share bank accounts and bullshit like
Yeah.
that. You know?
Facts. And did you guys see the video of Meg Thee Stallion sitting on Klay opening all those Labubus?
Yes.
Wait a
I
minute.
wanted to
Meg
punch that
Thee
bitch.
Stallion was opening up what?
Labubus.
Labubu.
They have
Yeah.
my 6-year-old daughter in a chokehold. It's
It's-
these little stupid, ugly, demon-looking dolls that are sweeping the
Labubu.
nation.
Yeah.
How do you spell it?
I think just like it sounds.
Yeah, it's a new thing that I've heard.
Oh,
from
love
Helga.
BUBU doll. Look at that little ugly thing.
What is that called?
Labubu.
Labubu.
So this past Sunday, I got my daughter 2 of them. Right.
Wow.
How
This
much?
is
I'm
new to me.
thinking I got her 2 of them.
How much?
She looks at them for about 5 minutes. She's in the truck. She's examining them,
Uh-oh.
and she's like, "These are fake."
You got a
Throws them to the side.
you got a Lafufu.
That was
Yeah, I got
not
a
name
Lafufu.
brand.
Yeah, she was like, "These are fake, Dad." I'm
Yeah.
like, "Yo, I just spent. It was 27 and one was 20."
Oh man. So
But
they
yeah,
got
look at the price on that one, $95.
my God. What's,
So I'm like, you ain't getting a real one.
what is Megan's booze?
It's a tequila. I forget. It's a weird name.
Okay.
Everybody has a tequila because it's the easiest to produce.
Well, I'll support hers though because she's Texan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, these Labubus. And then you got grown. And the Labubu, Mike, is the new shoe.
They're $90,
They're the new
Yes.
shoe game.
but they're for little kids.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, well, no, now they become resale things.
You put these on your shoe.
No, I'm saying they resell like the
Oh,
shoes.
what do you do with them? A keychain?
Nothing.
Yeah, it's like a keychain.
You
I
just
think.
collect the damn
It's
thing.
just for little girls to make fun of their friends that don't have them.
Jeez. What
Yeah.
are they made out of? Louis Vuitton fur or some
It's
shit to be $90?
Yeah, I got her a Lafufu. She's not happy.
Yeah.
She examined them. She's like,
that's
"Look at the
tough.
feet, Dad. Look at the feet. This isn't real."
And,
I'm like-
wow.
I was
Did she
like,
turn
well-
7 yet?
November.
That's good. Yeah, I hear about it from Helga.
See, and how old's your
geez.
girl?
She's like 27, but she gets it from like teaching. She hears like the kids talking about Labubus versus Lafufus, and I'm like, what the fuck are you talking
La
about?
doo doo.
Yeah,
Yeah. Anyway,
I just remember calling Ladudu James, but whatever.
It's unfortunate. Well, good for Megan. Good for Clay. I hope
Good
it
for
works
both.
out. Maybe they'll have
Yeah.
a long relationship that goes a while.
Their child would be crazy.
All right. So
she's tall.
I punch me for getting. I shouldn't even pay these any attention, but I get sucked in like everybody else right before training camp. We've talked about this all week. Where NFL.com, ESPN, they come
Oh,
up
the
with
list.
their preseason rankings, best quarterbacks,
Yeah.
best interior offensive lines.
Right.
They had best linebackers off the ball. They actually had best off the ball
Shoot
linebackers,
me in the balls.
like weak side linebacker. And the ESPN list has former Longhorns great DeMarvion Overshown in the
I
top
lo-
10,
I love him when he's healthy.
but he's been healthy for like 2
2
months.
days, yeah.
2 days.
When he's out there, though, he's a problem.
Well, he needs to mix together a full season before he's
They
top
had him ranked
10,
where, Mike?
like 8 or 9.
Damn, he don't even play.
He was great for 6 weeks.
Yeah.
He was hurt his entire rookie year. He showed up late because of the injury, had a great 6-week run, and hurt something else and had to miss the rest of the season. Until he needs to put together 2 months of decent football,
A season.
at least. It's crazy these rankings are silly. A lot of them, I'm like, okay, but then you see some where it's like, no, there's just no way. I'm not putting that guy top 10.
Matthew Stafford being number 6 was insane.
That was insane on quarterbacks list. That was insane. Dak, what did they have Dak?
Well, this was you were talking about the players poll.
That was the
yesterday.
overall.
The overall. He was 79 overall.
I don't think ESPN had Dak in the top 15 quarterbacks. They had the top 10 and the honorable mentions, and Dak was not one of them.
No.
So ESPN on quarterback was accurate, but having Overshown in the top 10, that's quite a stretch.
Yeah.
But you know what? Teams at this level all need motivation. So whatever motivates you, at this point in your life, Yeah, especially like when you're coming off a victory. Like, did you see like even when you win the Super Bowl, the next year you have to have all these new reasons to have motivation. And I have not seen what Nick Sirianni alluded to. Maybe you've seen some of this out there. Nick Sirianni, the D-bag head coach of the Eagles, who they freaking love because of what his whole act. I think it's an ass whip, but they love him. He yesterday, like, he's cussing and everything. It's bullshit that Jalen Hurts does not get the proper respect that he's due.
Oh, I did see this. I've seen that Jalen Hurts was carried by his team. And I will say this.
Who has said that shit?
I will say this.
I didn't say that.
Tom Brady's first 3 rings were team-oriented rings. Ben Roethlisberger's first one was team-oriented. Russell Wilson, team-oriented. Joe Montana, team-oriented. Troy Aikman, team-oriented. I mean, you got to have a really good team. There's one guy that's really putting the team on his back, and that's Patrick Mahomes. Again, Tom Brady's first 3 rings, Adam Vinatieri won those with his leg at the end, and the defense made great plays, and Bill Belichick had great schemes, and Bill Belichick filmed teams walkthroughs, so I don't get that as a criticism. I don't understand that.
See, all that is correct. The Eagles have the best offensive line in football, the best running back in football, probably the
top 10 receiver in A.J. Brown,
if not 5, and a great defense. But they also have a very solid clutch quarterback who's accurate as shit, especially in playoff games.
Like, what?
So I'm with Sirianni.
Me
I haven't
too.
seen this hate. Sirianni, quote, I think it's bullshit. I mean, he plays the most important position in all of sports, sounds like me, and it's the most ultimate team game there is. And what I admire about him is his selflessness of doing anything we need to do to win. So last year, the Eagles started off 2-2. And so they decided to give Saquon more the bulk of the load, and it worked. That's not a shot at Hurts. It's a shot that you need to balance up your offense, and they did, and the Eagles took off and went 12-1 the rest of the year.
Damn.
Jalen Hurts had 77% passing accuracy in the playoffs last year.
Gosh.
I mean, come on, man.
That's a hell of a fun fact.
I think Jalen Hurts is better than Lamar Jackson, personally.
Well,
It's a long pause by me. He's damn sure a lot more accomplished.
damn, been to 2 Super Bowls, barely lost 1. Oh, damn, Jose.
And we saw Jalen Hurts at like 9 in the quarterback rankings yesterday, which I thought was crazy. I think he's a top 5 quarterback.
Hurts, look, and this is the argument I used to make about Aikman versus like Favre, like one of the gunslingers of the early 90s. Trying to think of guys.
I think the good comparison is like John Elway and Peyton Manning. Like John Elway only won 2, but he was doing a whole bunch of shit.
Yeah, like I used to say this in Aikman's defense. They used to say the same shit about Aikman, I guess, as they're saying about Hurts now, surrounded by all pros. Okay, but Aikman doesn't fuck anything up. He's amazing in that setting. He has a 70% accuracy rating.
Wasn't he 22 or 26 in one of them Super Bowls?
Yeah, he won the MVP of a Super Bowl.
That's insane.
If any, only maybe Young and Rice and Montana and Rice had better chemistry than Aikman and Irvin. They were just a machine, a balanced machine. There were quarterbacks then like maybe Steve DeBerg, maybe Jeff Hostetler,
Of course.
Jeff. There were a lot of guys that threw for shit tons of yards, and their record was 5 and whatever. And I always used to use the Hurts argument was the argument I would make for Aikman. If you took Lamar Jackson and put him on the Eagles, would they have won the Super Bowl last year?
Yes.
I think so too.
Yes.
So, is that an indictment of the Ravens personnel around Lamar Jackson?
I think Lamar has Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, and Patrick Mahomes in the way.
Also think that he has I'm going to say something here too that's not ever been said as far as I know. And I said this yesterday. If you put Joe Burrow on the Ravens, I think that they do win the Super Bowl last year.
Well, I think
I'm
Burrow's
not
better than Lamar.
I'm not trying to shit on Lamar. Because if you put Lamar on the Eagles, they still win the Super Bowl too.
I think so.
What I'm saying is John Harbaugh is overrated.
Yes.
John Harbaugh's game plans always get beat in the postseason.
Definitely hurt. Harbaugh's overrated.
All that smash mouth football is great and dandy in September, October,
Sometimes
November.
It's just way overly conservative.
But in January, when you got to outscore folks, Harbaugh's game plans
suck.
Don't put Lamar Jackson in the best possible position to win championships. I don't think Lamar Jackson wins as much as Patrick Mahomes does in Kansas City because Mahomes is the kind of guy who carries his team.
Yes, that's the difference with Mahomes and these rest.
Had Lamar been the quarterback of the Rams back when Matthew Stafford won a championship, would they have won the championship? Of course.
Yes.
Of course.
Yes.
Lamar Jackson's very good. I have called him overrated because there are many that think he's the best quarterback in football.
No, he's not.
He's not. I don't think he's more talented than Burrow. He is more talented than Hurts. He does need to play better in the postseason, but he also plays for an extremely overrated head coach in John Harbaugh. Jim is a better head coach than John.
Sure.
I like John. John's not a Hall of Fame elite level coach. John is an outstanding regular season football coach and his staff.
And he's had for a long time, he had one of the best GMs that ever walked the planet in Ozzie Newsome that put him in the best position, gave him great picks, great trades.
Yep.
And John didn't do much with
It's also about it's about damn time that especially people in this part of the country give Nick Sirianni his effing propers.
I just can't stand him, but I have to.
That guy has
because last year they wanted him gone midway through the season. Like, yo, it's time to fire him, and then they roll all the way to the Super Bowl and win the damn thing.
Right, because people get impatient. They were 2-2, and these guys overrated. He went 12-1 the rest of the season because he also knew that there's a regular season and there's a postseason, and they're different. He also knew that there's different parts of the regular season. You cannot be panicking over the first 4 or 5 games of a football season when there's 17 of them. And then the entire mentality switches for the playoffs. This is about chilling. The NFL regular season and the first half of the regular season is about staying as healthy as you possibly can because no one will, and staying afloat in the standings.
Yes.
It ain't about going 9-0 to start the season. It's about going 9-0 to finish the season. And playing conservatively in the first half of the season is smart.
Right.
It is.
Well said.
Anyway, I think it's time for Sirianni to get some effing propers around here. Not only did he go to another Super Bowl, he did it with all new coordinators. He lost his OC and his DC the previous year and still won the title.
Where would you say top?
With the fucking Cowboys Keebler Elf ex-quarterback as the offensive coordinator that got ran out of Dallas.
Oh, shit, that's right.
Yeah, who wound up the head coach at New Orleans. The white kid from Boise State. Kellen Moore. They won a title last year with Kellen Moore calling the offense. And this year we're going to find out how good my boy Dan Campbell really is too. Because he lost both of them are gone. Nick Sirianni won the title. Now, I'm not saying that Lions are as good as the Eagles on paper talent-wise, but the Lions are top 10 in talent.
Are really talented.
They're top 10 in talent.
Is Sirianni the second or first best coach in football?
I don't know about that. I'd have to think about it.
I would still probably put Andy Reid ahead of him.
I put him at 1 as well. That's why I was thinking second.
Who, Reid?
Yeah.
You put Sirianni at 2?
Just off the top of my head
now.
Damn,
I'd have to think about that.
Yeah, I value I think the Eagles are very good. And I also think the Ravens team is very good. And I agree with you guys that Harbaugh shoots them in the foot. Their offensive coordinators shoot them in the foot.
Yeah, they're out there playing first to 14 wins the playoff game. That ain't how you advance.
Right.
I will say, though, Lamar Jackson, don't think he's beaten the Chiefs in the playoffs. Jalen Hurts has.
I know.
So. No, fair.
Jalen Hurts beat the shit out of the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. I know. Yeah, exactly.
But the Chiefs also beat him.
Yeah, I know. Hurts is good.
Yes.
He's clutch. He's not elite. He's not a Hall of Famer at this point. But I think he's when the bigger the game, and his demeanor is real quiet, stoic.
And
so was Aikman's.
I guarantee you, Hurts is looking at Sirianni, shaking his head like, dude, I don't give a shit.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
I don't think he gives a shit.
He doesn't give a shit what no one thinks.
That's his strength.
He gets a lot of it from his pops, but then he also has that Saban pedigree, and then just who he is as a man, and then now he's just matured.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Don't let that quiet demeanor fool anybody.
Right. He's a
guy
freaking
is a
maniac.
fucking killer. He's a minister of death. Praying for war.
Yes.
Aaron Cooper's in the building. $4.99. Here's to the pre-show Dad Bod's Gone Wild and Panza show. I guess that's supposed to say
Panocha.
Panza.
Panocha.
Panocha show. Poor Rudy was embarrassed and distancing.
I wasn't embarrassed. I was
down.
right in the middle. I said name of porn. I wasn't embarrassed.
All right, let's talk GC Roofing and Construction, the official roofing company of In the Building, serving all of South and Central Texas and all the way down to the Gulf Coast and back. It is GC Services Roofing. If you need a roofer, we're still smack dab in the middle of storm season. GC Services Roofing is there for you, the people, our roofer, the people's roofer, and Lone Star Nano Services, who they work in conjunction with, will come in and put that love sauce on your roof and extend the life of your roof by as much as 15 years. It is GC Services Roofing and Construction. All right, little boogie to end things here today.
Well, but only boogie I want to see is 30 push-ups.
Bouquet, we need 30 push-ups, sir, because your guy finished in second, and if you ain't in first, you're last.
Almost, Bookie. And I hope you're right, Colin. Bear down.
What a joke.
Ben Johnson, baby. I hope you're right. I'm a Bears fan.
Big Dumper wins the home run derby.
And he's a Ranger.
No, it's Mariner.
He's a Mariner.
Okay, same thing.
He's had the greatest first half by a catcher in the history of the game.
Sir, didn't Johnny Bench play catcher?
He didn't have this first half ever.
No, yeah.
Cal Raleigh is putting up numbers that we have not seen in baseball in 150 years.
I haven't seen his ass. Where's his ass? I want to see this ass we're talking about.
Raleigh beats out the guy that Buki picked to win, Junior Caminero, who finished in second. Cal Raleigh advanced out of the first round in a very controversial way over the A's slugger Brent Rooker by less than an inch on distance is how they broke the tie.
It is the dumbest thing ever.
So their stat tracker is able to watch a ball and determine that it was an inch further than another ball, but we still can't get balls and strikes 100%.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, look at this nonsense that Major League Baseball.
Look at the decimals they put on the distance.
Come on, man.
Rooker's homer was 470.535174059 feet.
What liars.
Cal Raleigh's home run, though, however, was a whopping 470.617145124 feet, Rudy.
What liars. What liars, Rob Manfred. This is my frozen elephant. Like, he should have been out, and I should have won my bet.
That's
what
insane.
An ass. Rob Manfred, I'm coming for you.
So, Buki, yeah, you can make the case that if Rooker doesn't advance, then Junior Bocanero, or whatever the fuck his name is, he does win.
Horrid. And the best part about last night, too, is I won all my other bets, too. I bet under Jazz Chisholm home runs because I'm a hater and he's a fucking Yankee and a loser.
He's skinny, too. He's not a slugger.
It was so easy. His was 17.5. The easiest bet I've ever made in my life. I sat there just cackling, and I bet under O'Neal Cruz home runs in the first round, 21.5. He got 21. I was slapping my own ass, having a great time.
How does any sport tell me, no, he won by 0.39587534675 inches? What kind of bullshit is that?
Late punch to Major
It
League
almost
Baseball.
makes me think y'all are doing a bit to make sure the favorite wins so Vegas gets their money.
Uh-huh.
Almost makes me think baseball was in cahoots with Vegas on this bullshit.
Yeah, let's push up the guy that's got all the home runs this year and make him into a bigger star.
Wait, the guy that won is a Brave?
No, it's Raleigh, the guy that has like 40 home runs.
Okay.
Yeah, it's trash. It pissed me off.
Dave Roberts, the manager of the National League, and the Dodgers is catching some hell because he put Brewers phenom Joe Mizorowski on the National League All-Star team, and he's only made 5 starts this season. And a lot of guys are pissed about that around the league because they're like, hey, our guys have been here all season long. They've had great numbers, too, and this kid's got 5 starts, and you're putting him on the team.
Yeah, and there's obviously bonus money attached to that, too. That's why.
Yeah, right.
Yes.
It's costing guys money.
Yes.
Yeah. Now, it's the right decision for baseball.
Why?
He throws 103, and it's sick.
He's insane good.
Yeah, he's Paul Skeens, like 2.0 with 5 starts in it.
So Mizorowski, Paul Skeens, who's the other stud phenom right now?
Scooble.
Who?
Scooble. Tariq
Scooble the Tiger, yeah.
Yeah.
That's as talented as a 3-man young crew to come into the game and unforeseen past. I can't think about it.
Garrett Crochet is on that Mount Rushmore
Who's
as well.
that?
Garrett Crochet.
Crochet, who's he pitched for?
The Boston Red Stockings.
Oh.
And the National League Cy Young Award winner this year is going to be
Like
Zach Williams.
Scoober, Mizorowski, and Skeens are stop-down must-watch television.
Agreed, yeah. And by the way, Rudy, do you know who's starting the All-Star game this tonight?
No.
Paul Skeens versus Tariq Scooble.
Yeah.
Tarek.
Now, that being said, I agree with the Phillies. I would not have had Joe Mizorowski on the All-Star team. I know he's a phenom. I know the game is better served by having him in the game. Tough shit. The Brewers should have called him up
But
earlier.
that's like Ryder Cup, Mike. Let's say Tiger playing like shit, and it's time for the captain's picks. You can leave
This would have been the same.
You leaving Tiger off?
Well, this would have been the same as, like, let's say Tiger didn't declare for the PGA until halfway through the PGA season.
Yeah, and you still
And
put him on the Ryder Cup.
only played in 6 tournaments and won 4 of them.
I'm putting him on the team.
Well, that's also not an exhibition. That's a
point.
fuck ton of
Good
money.
point.
That's a Super Bowl of golf.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, I'm not going to keep. If I'm the Brewers and it's late in the season, I'm not going to keep Mizorowski off my playoff roster because I'm trying to win. But this is an exhibition in the middle of the season.
Yeah.
And guys do make bonus money on this.
That's the big key.
Yeah.
$400,000 or $500,000, a lot of money.
I also agree that Dallas's own Clayton Kershaw has no business in this game either.
Yeah.
Because he's accomplished and has had some milestones. Rob Manfred has made Dave Roberts put Clayton Kershaw on the team as a legends pick, the commissioner's legends pick. Let's just go get Derek Jeter then and run him out there tonight as
Let's
a
get
legend.
King Griffey Jr. Let's bring all the
Bullshit.
gang back.
The only thing that I'm really excited about for tonight is that they're using the ABS system where people are calling the robot umpires. So that'll be fun. The umpire will still be back there.
That'll be
calling
cool.
strikes. Yeah.
I do dig that.
They'll be able to challenge it. It'll be a whole thing. It'll be
Yeah,
fun to
so we'll
watch.
be able to determine a legit striking ball
Yes. So
over some fat, out-of-shape umpire who's got a mask on covering his vision.
exactly. And this will be a major league thing next year, guaranteed. It hasn't happened yet, but I guarantee you will.
All right,
will be
for
there.
people in the San Antonio, Greater Austin area, in the Austin-Tonio corridor, I coined that. I want credit for that when it catches. The Rays are being sold, and if you've been keeping your eye on the Rays situation, hoping that maybe one day South Texas might get a baseball club, it's not going to be the Rays. They're being sold to a Florida land developer and housing builder, a billionaire. And so, he's going to move them out of St. Pete and put them into Tampa in a new
They
stadium.
need to be. They got to get out of that dump.
It's a fucking toilet.
And they got like a one-way in, one-way out bridge to get there. Nobody wants to go that shit. You can hear people's conversations when you
Yeah,
watch Rays
I've said
games.
this before. I went to the Final Four in 1999 at Tropicana Field,
It was
and it was
awesome.
a shit box then.
Yeah, so imagine.
Rudy, how much was the Tampa Bay Rays worth? How much do you think you bought it for?
Well, we're in a different time, man. So I'm guessing at least $2 billion.
1.5.
1.5 billion.
I don't care. how
Without
much-
a stadium. That's crazy.
Exactly. No, everything ain't nothing. You're not getting a team below $1 billion. Those days are over.
All right. You want a big dumper jerk? Sammy's Embroidery will make you one. The official embroidery service of In the Building. Sam's Embroidery on San Pedro, right there south of North Star Mall. Sammy's Embroidery since 1994 has been outfitting baseball teams and softball teams and athletes all over the area, including service members, cops, fire, restaurants, paint and body shops, anything you can think of, family reunions. We'll go over there and get stuff done. I was in there yesterday, and there was this old boy in there. He was getting a bunch of different hunting hats.
Mhm.
He does hunting expeditions.
Oh, that's
And he was
cool.
buying all these different kind of camo hats, white, different color, like bright yellow for hunters and stuff,
Yeah.
and having his company's logo put right there in the front. Hunters go there and get their stuff done. Maybe you have a bag in which you keep all your gear in when you go fishing or hunting, and you want your initials or the name of
Your logo on it.
your hunting expedition team on there. Sammy's Embroidery, 824-3900. 210-824-3900. There's samsembroidery.com. And since we boogied, shout out to Lady Bird Johnson High School Zone, San Antonio Zone, Kaysen Cunningham, the shortstop at Johnson High, 18th overall pick in the draft this weekend by the Arizona Diamondbacks.
18th overall.
18th, number 1 overall draft pick. Had a full scholarship to Texas. But the slotted money this kid's going to get, Kaysen Cunningham, $4.5 million. Thank you, Longhorns. Good luck to y'all. I'm gonna be at low A ball here in about 2 weeks. So Kaysen Cunningham off to the minor league system with his $4 million bonus. Johnson High up right there by the Texas Cheer that I worked at.
That's Stone Oak.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we got our asses kicked by Johnson when I was there. By the way, again, if you guys missed this part of the program.
Oh, they got number 1 draft picks. Oh, you didn't have to bring this back. Look at that.
Go watch today's pre-show.
For those just tuning in.
Today. It was a great show.
Hey, send me that screenshot to my phone. That's going to be my profile pic. No, I'm kidding. But send it to me.
I think the Gin and Juice t-shirt makes it even funny.
It makes it great. Look at how I'm looking at Jose in disgust.
Look, he's staring right at my tits.
I'm looking at Jose in pure disgust.
God, Jose. I'm 50. What's your excuse?
I'm lazy.
Okay. And with that, we've been on the air way too long.
Yeah.
We're done. Love y'all hard. I have a dentist appointment at 1 o'clock.
You got to take the dogs out first, don't you?
I got to take dogs out, and I got to go get a filling. Yay. Yay me.
It's $1 million smile. We got to take care of it. We got TV to do it in a month.
No, you're right. You know what? You're right about that. Television stars have to make sacrifices.
You got to do what you got to do.
All right, that's it. We're done. Thanks to everybody that was a part of this one. Back in here tomorrow for the Wednesday edition. You boys have a great day. Watch the members only show yesterday. We dropped it in case you're not aware. Become a member. You can go watch them all. Love y'all hard. See you tomorrow.